Well, Stanley's is an office equipment dealership, basically. Actually, my grandfather started the company in 1934 here in Oklahoma. We're Oklahoma-based. All of our offices are in Oklahoma, and we sell and service copiers, printers, anything that really puts ink or toner on paper is what we do. You know, I think the biggest cost that we have, it was immediate actually. I think it was actually immediate before we even turned it on. When we had the discussion with the technicians that we were going to do this and we started installing it in vehicles, we immediately saw, I think we picked up 30 minutes on our first call reporting, to where meaning that the technician actually showed up to their first call 30 minutes earlier on average than they had before. The dispatch and directions, you know, from an immediate standpoint, when you call in and that call is put in there and that pops up and that dispatch person can look on there and see, okay, I've got a technician here and I've got a call over here. You know, who's going to be the quickest one to be able to respond to that, you know, with the least drive time. That is the most critical thing. And I don't think now, we operated without it for years, but now having had it, I would hate to go back to not operating with it. You know, it's two of the largest assets that you have. You know, you've got your rolling fleet of vehicles, which are obviously worth a lot of money. And then you've got your personnel, your service personnel. You know, and of course, labor is a big component of your expense. And so knowing where all of those things are at, you know, on a timely, you know, minute by minute basis is critical. The other element that you have is you're talking about your customer, which is your most important asset, I guess, you know, from a standpoint of your business. And so when that customer calls in with something, to be able to know, okay, they've called in, I know that I've got somebody headed that way to take care of their needs, to make sure that they are able to copy and print and to resolve the problem that they have. You know, I think that's critical for us. And so I think that, you know, knowing where those assets are, you know, is just a proper way of managing your business and really being on top of it. I think that our biggest concern, or the thing that kind of held us up possibly, was, okay, what is the return on this investment? You know, what are we looking at over time? And so we ultimately, you know, decided to move forward with it, and I think we proved to ourselves, with, you know, the help of US Fleet Tracking and the information you guys gave us, that there truly would be a return on investment. And so we felt like, okay, well, the risk was worth taking.